atmosphere is everything you could have wanted, and the merchandise is already starting to roll in. See what I mean here? It's officially the unofficial World Championship shirt. I'm trying to find a Cardinals fan to give it to, but I don't know if there's any left.
If you thought he was physically fit coming out of college, you should see what he looks like now after doing this stuff.
Come on, Jeff. You got it, baby. You got it, baby. Come on.
Hey, a dog that can play basketball, it's cute. It's a nice novelty. I get it. But they're trying to tell me he can play basketball. Not likely. And now we take you field level for the exclusive first-time look at the new Cowboys field. Something so exciting even the team owner showed up for. Hey, Jerry!
Closer look down below, and let's see where the action's really at. You guys ready?
Ready!
Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
But down here, it's a little more physical and real with fun.
You've heard of the expression, mo money, mo problems. Well, Houston was playing in the Conference USA title game today. A win would not only put them in a BCS game, but it would also give the conference $17 million. Talk about pressure. Got to get that money.
Who let the dogs out?
Woof, woof.
I've never met a dog like this ever.
I play with them, and if I try to get it, he would go faster than me and get it before me.
Hi, this is Boomer. He's about 7 years old. He's been coming to the gym since he was just a puppy. And he just from day one was a natural. He just loves playing ball.
He's the son of a former Sooners ball player. He's got dad's hustle, his work ethic too, but when it comes to ball handling, he gets a little sloppy with it. Literally.
If you roll up the Boomer, he would bite on it and make it slobbery.
I caught it, and I was like, oh man, this is sick.
Thanks, buddy. I see what they were talking about. Well, hey, a dog that can play basketball, it's cute. It's a nice novelty. I get it. But they're trying to tell me he can play basketball. Not likely.
He's good. Like, surprisingly, he's a really good basketball player for a dog.
Has he ever stolen from you or anything?
Actually, he just did, like, twice. It's kind of embarrassing.
They make a good team. Don Calvert and his coaches teach you the fundamentals, and then they bring in Boomer to get the kids in shape.
We've told the kids that they learn to focus and play as hard as he plays, that they'll turn into a tremendous basketball player.
Well, he's pretty lovable, but if you're out here with Boomer, you better come ready to work. Because if there's one thing this pup doesn't stand for, it's dogging it out here on the court.
Ready? Go!
I want everyone to swim.
There you go, very good.
I want the whole world to swim. That's been a slogan of mine.
Teaching autistic kids to swim.
We're gonna do breaststroke now, okay?
For Alex Sanchez, it was an idea inspired by painful memories and carried out with a passion.
Uncle Denny, he's severely mentally retarded and he's autistic. And one day, this is a story that my mom tells me. One day he was in the water and he started drowning.
He almost drowned when he was 13, and I actually saved him. And I always told my kids about how that nobody would ever teach Denny swim lessons because it's a lot of work.
The 18-year-old high school grad started this new venture only after achieving success in the water himself. A swimmer at Midway, he qualified for regionals all 4 years. But fittingly, to achieve his success, Alec would have to overcome adversity of his own.
When I was born, my lung actually collapsed. I had to overcome asthma, and I always had it. When I got into swimming, it helped me strengthen my lungs a little bit more.
Inspired by the impact of swimming in his own life, Alex shifted his focus to helping others and started his own autistic swimming class.
The whole deck was full of chairs. Everybody was so excited to get in the water and to have somebody teach them.
14-year-old Jamie Carney has been swimming with Alex since the program's beginning.
When he first started, he would barely put his face in the water and blow bubbles, and now as you've seen that, you know, he can swim from one end of the pool to the other.
You hardly know it now, but pools like this used to strike fear in the hearts of autistic parents here in Waco. And Alex Sanchez is doing all he can to make sure painful memories like that of his uncle never have to be felt again.
Good evening and welcome to sports. I'm Jeff McAdam. Have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. It's time for the game we've all waited for all year, Bedlam. It's as simple as this. Whoever wins gets the Big 12 title and a BCS Bowl berth. After that, it gets complicated, but a convincing win enough for OSU. They may still have a shot at a national title. Again, first things first, you got to play the game. Good evening, Texas, and welcome to Sports in 3D. No, HD. What's the difference? Looks good to me. Well, on to the NFL draft. It's officially over. We all know Baylor and A&M had some pretty big days in the first day. 3 first-rounders between the two, but today Baylor added 2 more names to the draftee list. Hurley not only can pitch, also plays a little D, and apparently likes to throw his hands up in the air sometimes, saying, "Ayo, get that out, yo." All right, well, the Dallas Mavericks, we do have that for you. Disappointing, unfortunate, unbelievable, and not in a good way. All these words accurately describing the Mavs. Obviously, you can tell how they did. They had a 23-point lead with 1:15 left in the third quarter. Brandon Roy, though, starting to catch fire in the fourth. He comes alive for 18 points in the fourth quarter. That was to pull them within 2 with just 2 minutes to go. Next possession, Roy unconscious. Clear, a three-pointer and the foul. Blazers tying things up. Roy again, he's a man. Giving the Blazers the lead. They're going wild. Mavs would get a chance to wipe all these memories away at the buzzer off a Roy missed Jason Terry. No! Oh, man, a chance to win it. They blow it. Mavs lose 84-82. So today, a win against Missouri would give them a chance to break that drought. Tiger fans on hand and Baylor fans too. No Lions. Oh, my. Bears already down 5-1 in the 6th. Josh Ludy trying to rally his guys, but Connor Mack, big-time catch, gets a high five and decides you get a ball and you get a ball. Everybody gets a ball. Yeah, all right, top of the 7th, same score. Cal Tui, unimpressed by that catch. He decides to one-up it. He makes the catch and makes the throw, catches the base runner looking somewhere else. Baylor gets out of the inning, but fans can't watch the rest, and I don't blame them. Baylor unable to generate any offense, gives up 4 more runs eventually in the 9th. They drop it by a final score 10-1 to Missouri. Against Oklahoma State, it was a pitching duel early on. Danny Leal in the 4th inning in scoring position, looking to give the Bears the first score of the game. She'd round third, heading for home. Umpire, out. Almost punches her in the face. Take it easy.
You may have noticed already, but the hills west of Tulsa are getting more character this time of year. In more ways than one.
I've noticed that we get a lot more attention from neighborhoods. It's not the kind of skateboarding that people are used to seeing.
They're riding and they're like twisting and turning and they're going so fast.
Some call it freeboarding, others downhill skating, but these guys have a different word for it.
People like to shred the gnar. People get really stoked.
Gnar, or gnarly, I guess, almost a synonym for cool or getting stoked.
The Stillwater longboarding crew bring their tricks to the streets here in Tulsa every week.
When you're like flying down a road, there's not a whole lot that's going on in your head other than like, don't die.
But why do this? Why risk so much for so little?
It's actually a really kind of calming experience. You're not thinking of like, oh, I got bills due, or oh man, like I got to do homework. My girlfriend's mad at me. One thing is happening in your mind, and however like exciting and scary it is, it's therapeutic.
Now it's my turn to shred some gnar. Yeah. These guys make this thing look tough, but I think I got this covered. Woo! What? All right, so maybe my hill isn't as hard as these guys, but for good reason. You can get hurt out here.
It's kind of like getting hit in football, except for there's not someone hitting you, it's only the ground at upwards of 30, 40 miles an hour.
There's no money in it, very little glory. But they get all the validation they need right here on the hills and in the streets of Tulsa. Jeff McAdam, Fox 23 Sports.